piston that was removed. And what they'll do, they'll move it and put it in the rack. And the piston that will go in sitting in the rack back aft there. You can see that back there on the other orange rack. That's the piston that's going to go in. The port of Antwerp, Belgium. We'll be leaving at 0600 tomorrow morning. Part of the reason we're here is to get this job done. And of course some cargo. We just went back into service today. We were on anchor for 1 month out in the North Sea. Okay, there's where it came from. Top of the cylinder liner. Now they're dropping the piston in the rack. Okay, and here's the new piston getting ready to be picked up here out of its cradle. Go in. Today you can see the new rings there on the top. It's all been replaced, redone. It's cylinder number 8. I think I said number 1. It's number 8 cylinder. And it's almost forward enough. So the crew started at roughly 8 a.m. It's only 1500, which is 3 p.m. So they're making pretty good time here. So they lubricated the O-ring down on the stuffing box. Position just above the liner almost. And it will be dropped in. Alright, so there we go. It's being dropped down in the liner. To make sure it's lined up, make sure the rod's going in straight, making small adjustments with the crane so nothing gets banged around. Looks like they got in good position. Here we go. Dead slow with the overhead crane. It's a multi-speed, it could go down or slow down. So at the very end here, they're just going slow down. It's actually moving right now, just really slowly. So this is the one that came out. Obviously the rings will be taken off, it will be cleaned, taken apart, totally redone. And it hangs right, there's an opening in the deck here where it hangs down. All these nuts will be removed to separate it, the skirt and the crown. Okay, so here's the rod. You can see the bottom of the liner right here. It's a cylinder liner. There's the rod right there going down. So they're getting it lined up right now and they're getting that all attached. Get it connected down there on that end. Down by the crosshead. Okay, so there's the piston inside the liner. It's being connected on the inside. That's the top of it right there. Okay, so here goes the whole cylinder head assembly. Exhaust valve in the head. And everything will be reconnected back to here, just like when we do the exhaust valve. There's a separate video I did on that. So it'll be all the same connections. With exception, there's going to be all the fuel injector lines have to be put back on. Whereas we don't have to take those off when we do an exhaust valve. So the next thing they're going to do is pick up these jack assemblies. Each one of them has 4 jacks. We just call them the chandeliers. And then they'll put all these nuts back on, holding the cylinder head assembly here. And then they'll just put everything back together, all the pipes, oil line, the injector lines, and all that. So that's the next step. And then they'll be all finished.